Welcome back to the EDP Ericeira Pro post-show. It's finals day. We've got two winners, two Tahitian winners. Jess, Starling, the Aussies, none from two. But still, what a day of waves, what a week of waves. How have you found the week in Portugal?
Oh, my week in Portugal has been top-notch. I mean, this is my first time in Europe, obviously, so I wasn't really sure what I was going to expect, but it completely exceeded my expectations. Pastel de nata is maybe my new favourite thing. And I really look forward to hopefully being back for another time because I love Portugal.
Well, yeah, you're welcome. Chico, thanks for having us in your country. You've put on, once again, Portugal's delivered with waves, with incredible friends, with incredible food. It's all happening, and what you must be pretty proud.
Yes, I am. Another week of really good waves. It's always really good for our surfing community to have an event like this back home. And hopefully we can see it more and more. Yeah,
and we had some incredible waves for the finals day, the biggest day of the whole waiting period. The boys absolutely rinsed it in terms of contest organising. And we're going to look at the road to the final, see how it progressed. Kauli Vaast all the way from, he said, from the early rounds, the round of 80 to the winner. This is him here, Jess. What a performance.
Yeah, he was just looking so clean. I mean, so smooth on the lines he drew and just capitalised on every single opportunity. I mean, he never was really that one to sit and wait. And as soon as he was up on his feet, it was just all systems go. There was no actually real moment where you kind of doubted that he wasn't going to make that round or make it all the way through to the final. And just consistency, it's what got him the win here.
Yeah, one thing that we noticed was his speed, right? His speed and timing on this wave right off that first day was impeccable. So just the water that he was throwing, his timing, his board looked amazing. And yeah, it's great to see Kauli in this form. I believe he's got a lot more in the tank building from this, and the confidence he will have for the rest of the season, it's insane. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And two key results. I mean, a second and a first. The first ever Frenchman to win a Challenger Series event, so that's pretty huge. That's a massive accolade to him. He's got the Olympic gold. Now he's the first ever Frenchman to take home victory here on this level. So Kauli just going from strength to strength in these last 12 months. I mean, and he just grew. His performances grew with how much the swell filled in as well. It felt like this extra power really suited his surfing. And like I mentioned, yeah, there was just no doubt that he wasn't going to get there. Really nice sportsmanship there between George and Kauli. George, unfortunately, just not getting the waves and the opportunities. And Kauli just too clutch. His support network, Joanne Duru, could see him and Tya were really feeding off each other's energy as well. So, yeah, Kauli, just impressive from start to finish here at this event.
And Chico, you think he's ready for the CT, this Tahitian?
Yes, of course he is. He showed signs of it many times before. He just needs to qualify, and I think he's doing just that. As soon as he qualifies, I think he's going to be right where he feels more comfortable, which is surfing amazing waves all the time.
Yeah, and the first Frenchman, as you mentioned, just to win a Challenger Series event after Tya Zebrowski became the first French woman to win a Challenger Series event. And the youngest. So, yeah, records getting blown apart all week with surfing like this. He's been a bit boom or bust. 4 events, 2 finals, 1 win, and 2 early round losses. But you'd think that this is going to be the springboard for Vaast to really kick on. As we said, a couple of more events. He's got Sakurama come up. You think his surfing will suit that type of wave, Chico? Sakurama?
Yeah, I think so. It's a powerful beach break. There's some air sections to the left. The right is actually really hollow as well. I think he can make a big result out there as well.
And pipe, he's quite good in left-hand barrels, isn't he?
He's all right. He goes all right in the left-hand barrel. No, he's incredible. He's actually one of the best in the world and won an Olympic gold medal for it. And yeah, he's definitely on his way. This final, that second place result over in Newcastle. And to think that we're going back to Newcastle at the end of the season, yeah, that's definitely going to suit his surfing. We know it does. So yeah, Kauli, he's kind of looking pretty good for that CT, I'd say.
He's looking pretty good. George Pittar just surfed incredibly well all throughout the whole event, but just had a bit of a shocker in the final. Just never got the waves. Someone who did get the waves, though, was Tya Zebrowski in the final. This 14-year-old superstar put down another marker. She's made the final last year, and now she's come to this final and won it. And where is she going to take the sport, Jess?
Oh, I just cannot believe we are so lucky to watch a talent like Tya Zebrowski unfold right in front of our eyes. I mean, came here last year, got a second place, lost to one of the veterans of our sport, Sally Fitzgibbons, and then came here and made the ground that she didn't get to make last year, took home victory. Just so classy for being 14 years old to be able to put on performances like this, to have the amount of drive that she has in a competitive way. I mean, Tya, I'm scared for everyone else of how good she is, and I feel like those top girls on that championship tour, look out, because I don't think Tya is slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah, and there's a lot more room to improve, right? She's only 14, so every 6 months, a year, she's going to get better and more powerful, more smart, more making better decisions competing. And of course, we know she's really talented, but she's going to get better, I believe, with time. And yeah, I can't wait to see her surf even better waves like J-Bay and stuff like that. I think she's going to go amazing.
Yeah, I feel like Snapper is going to really suit her surfing once she gets onto that championship tour. I feel like Brazil's going to suit her surfing because she's really good in short, sharp conditions as well. She's got a crazy air game. She's gone and competed in specialty events for that air game as well, thinking about stab high. And then we move to pipe, and she's not scared of a barrel herself. I mean, just so much experience, such a big repertoire for such a young competitor. And to be the youngest ever winner on the Challenger Series and the first ever French woman, to think about the accolades she's getting now, I feel like she's going to have a really long and successful career. It's like what it looks like it's panning out to be anyway.
Yeah, and no real weaknesses, though, Chico. You can't really identify any flaws in her surfing. She's just the complete package.
Yeah, I believe so. Looks like it. Left, right. She's really good at it. So, yeah, I believe one thing is for certain is the amount of talent she has. But I believe she can improve a lot more. And, yeah, she's going to be a threat to be a world champ anytime soon, I believe. So this is just the beginning, in my opinion.
Well, I would say the last person to make this type of splash at this age was Katie Simmers. And Katie's already gone on to get a world title already. So she's definitely operating in that kind of level. And as you said, there's the first win. She was so happy. Really good day for those French surfers, all the fans down there. They've had 2 from 2, and you might get pretty used to seeing that young girl on some shoulders, I reckon.
I reckon Joanne Daru would have the highest percentage make rate in the shortest amount of time. Think about his last 12 months, Olympic gold, then into a second place for Kauli and a third place for Tya at Newcastle, and then just got double wins here in Portugal. Pretty cool moment between the family there, but that's a crazy stat as far as a coach's perspective goes. I mean, he's doing something right.
Yeah, he absolutely is, Joanne. He's come into it pretty fresh and just absolutely rinsed it. So, yeah, Joanne, you see the scores there, 13.53. India Robinson just never really got into that heat. A bit like similar to the men's, wasn't it? Just Zebrowski came out strong and Indy just couldn't fight back. Yeah,
it was a shame for Indy because she's looking so strong and she seemed to be in really good flow. I mean, the start of the heat, like you just mentioned, it was great. I mean, she put her best foot forward and then just sat and waited. And unfortunately, nothing else came, where Tya surfed her way into that heat and basically surfed herself into that win.
Yeah, well, we've got 2 winners down on the podium. We've also got a Paul Evans, the king of the presentation, the pirate of the podium. Paul Evans, it's all yours.
Everybody, let's get the prize given for the EDP Pro Ericeira presented by Australia Galicia underway. What a fun day we've had. The best waves of the entire week. The surf's been pumping, sun's out. You guys have been awesome. Give yourself a round of applause, our crowd here. It's been foggy. We've had some winds. We've had big tidal shifts. You guys have showed up every day. And you're part of the reason this event is so cool to be a part of. Challenger Series had a new look for this year. We've added events, but Portugal, as ever, a key part of it. If you want to have a successful pro surf career, you got to come here to Portugal and step up, and it's exactly what we've seen today. Let's welcome onto stage from EDP, Catarina Baradas, from Mafra City Council, Hugo Moreira Luis, and from Tourism Portugal, Lydia Monteiro, welcome. Also, Francisco Spinola, president of the World Surf League, EMEA. We know him, we like him. He's a good guy. Welcome, you guys. Thanks to our other event partners, Tourism Portugal, Mafra City Council, Mayo, Millennium Bank, Delta Cafes, Hertz, You and the Sea, JBL, Oakberry, Go Chill, Ava Recovery. Muito obrigado. Thank you very much. All right, first order of business. Let's welcome someone up onto the stage who's had a pretty good year on the CS this year. He's shown his class. We've already seen him on the CT. He looked brilliant there. We hope to see him back there soon. A good result here in Portugal will help him towards that. A great style for this wave and many others. Let's make some noise from Australia. George Pittar, your men's runner-up. George, let's get a quick word with you, mate. Obviously, you would love to go all the way for the win, but a cool final out there with Kauli was kind of dominant, but you've had a good week out here. You've enjoyed this wave.
Yeah, it's definitely bittersweet. I don't know, I had a final in South Africa earlier this year, and I got second, and I was going into that, and I was like, no, I got to win this one, but I don't know, Kauli's such an amazing surfer, and yeah, I was just, I don't know, right now I'm just frothing to be standing on this stage, and yeah, Portugal's a beautiful place, and we've had an amazing week here with all our mates, and yeah, love this joint.
Mate, we'd love to see you back on the CT where you belong. Ladies and gentlemen, your men's runner-up, George Pittar. All right, let's switch our attentions over to our women's final. Another surfer from Australia. This result from her best this year. Beautiful, powerful style. She comes from a place where the waves resemble this, and it showed this week. She was outstanding, couldn't quite get the final done, but very worthy as a finalist. Let's welcome up from Australia, India Robinson. Indy, let's get quick words. You've enjoyed your time here in Portugal, an important result for you this year. Tell us about the experience of the week and the day.
Yeah, this is by far one of my favourite events to come to. The culture, the people, and just the place in general. It's so beautiful and the wave's super fun. So coming into this event, I wanted to have fun and enjoy it, but at the same time, I definitely wanted to make some heats because I haven't done so far this year. And to get a second, yeah, like George said, it's bittersweet, but I'll definitely take a second place.
We've loved watching you do it. Best of luck for Brazil and the rest of the season. Indy Robinson, ladies and gents. All right, next up. Well, it's someone who's enjoyed a bit of winning recently. You might have tuned into the Paris Olympics last year and saw him win the gold medal for France. It's been a pretty good day for France and for French Polynesia here. Let's welcome up to the stage a massive win on the Challenger Series, Kauli Vaast. Kauli, obviously last year a huge moment for you, but this year it's been about realising the other dream, which is a world title, and to do that you got to go on the CT. And you've taken a big stride here in Portugal. How does it feel to get this win?
Oh, that feels good, finally. I was dreaming a lot to win one event like this, Challenge Series. Yeah, I love this place, love this wave. This time it was... yeah, I was on the rhythm. I had a good crew, thanks to my crew, thanks to the support. And yeah, here the crowd is amazing every time. So yeah, thank you so much. Obrigado.
Love it. Kauli Vaast, ladies and gents, your men's champion. Allez les Bleus. All right, well, our last champion, you might remember her. She was up here on the stage last year. First ever Challenger Series event. She was 13 years old. She didn't get the win then. She was actually a little bit disappointed. She wanted to get the win. Guess what? She's done it this year. 14 years old, youngest champ ever on the Challenger Series. Let's make some noise. Tya Zebrowski. Tya, Massive congratulations to you. You've got a big support crew over here with you, both your parents here, a lot of coaches and everyone helping you out. Tell us about sharing this experience and how good it feels to get that win.
It feels really good. I'm really happy to stay first in the rankings. And to win the event, I'm super happy. I did second last year, so I'm happy to win it this time. And yeah, thanks everyone for the support. Thanks all my family, my coaches, my sponsors. I wanted to dedicate my first Challenger Series win for my auntie. We love you, we miss you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I love that. Ladies and gents, Tya Zebrowski, let's make some noise for our finalists and our champions. And with that, we'll send it back to the studio for the rest of the post-show. Take it away.
Okay, well, thank you, Paulie. Another stellar job. Some big smiles there, guys. Big shout out to the auntie. That's nice. You'd be pretty rapt if you got you got the big call up from TT and dedicated to her. So what a incredible feeling to have such a young girl on that stage. I think she might be up there a bit more in the future.
Yeah, I'm going to say she's going to have a couple more wins in her career. I feel like we see her, she'll have to just dedicate one to each family member. Everyone's going to be lining up, waiting their turn.
Yeah, right. And we're going to talk at the rankings now. So obviously the whole point of this Challenger Series to try and get our top 10 surfers going to get onto the CT. There's been some big movers here, Shiko. And of course, as well, it's all about that number one, Kauli Vaast. 19,200 points, straight to number one.
Yeah, Kauli might be feeling good right now. He's in number one. Luke Thompson as well, doing a solid result, sitting in that second position. Eli Hanneman, huge jump in the rankings. So yeah, we saw some movement, and look at that top 10 though. it's a really talented group of amazing surfers. So yeah, Kauli there, sitting on the top right now.
Pretty bunched down there. Jacob Wilcox came into the event as number one. He's dropped down. Oscar Berry, your friend, Jess, he's still holding on pretty strong. And yeah, you're right, Liam O'Brien, another CT surfer, also getting up to that all-important top 10. You just got to get in that top 10 by the end of the year with 4 more events to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty important time of year to just keep building points. It feels like with a win in Brazil, any of those top 7 be looking pretty good for making that CT. You know, someone that I really love that's crept up in here, Lobby. Liam O'Brien, he deserves to be back on that championship tour. So if he could just stay there, I'd be really stoked.
Yeah, Lob is doing really good in that top 9. Now we look at the female or the women's rankings. Saw Tya Zebrowski win this event. She came into this event already at number 1, so she's going to extend her lead. And look at that, she's got 28,000 points. Also, Yolanda Hopkins consolidating her spot, Chico.
Yeah, amazing there for Portugal. Yolanda doing such a massive event here. Semis, and also Kika Veselko there sitting in 4th. Unfortunately for Teresa, a bit of a downgrade from where she was sitting, but yeah, there's plenty of surfing ahead this season.
Probably the biggest jump there, India Robinson, right?
Yeah, definitely. She was way down the ranks. She was sitting around in that 30 mark, and now she's back up to 9th. So this was a big result for her. This just shows how crucial these points are. Amura Suzuki, she's crept into the top 10, and Kira Pinkerton, a new name that we're seeing in that top 7. So close though between all of those surfers. I mean, obviously Tya, she's way out in front. She's about 5,000 points ahead of second place. So it's pretty solid to be sitting that comfortably. But everyone else, there's such a big chance there to make that top 7.
Yeah, it's really tightly bunched amongst all those top 7 surfers. Still 4 more events to go, so there's plenty of opportunity to make a most of it for the rest of the season. So the top 5 moments we're going to move on to. I mean, geez, it's going to be hard to narrow it down. We had the best swell of the day, of the whole week today. So the finals day delivered. We've got top 5 moments, and I'll get you two to talk us through. Number 5, well, it's Yo-Yo Hopkins.
Oh, Chico, you take this one away because I know you're a proud Portuguese man, and she really waved the flag for you guys here.
Yeah, she did super well. As I said many times before, if there's someone that deserves all that it's happening to her, it's Yolanda. I've seen Yolanda grew as a surfer for the last 6-7 years, and the work she has put on and physically, mentally, boards, everything. She's so dedicated. Seriously, I can't think of a surfer more dedicated than Yolanda Hopkins on a daily basis, not just when the comp is on. Because she's like Monday, Tuesday, when no one's watching, she's out there training really hard. And yeah, she does the hard work, and hard work, as everyone says, pays off, right?
Yeah, there's that time-old saying, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, and feels like Yolanda, I mean, she's just that pinnacle of you work hard, it pays off. And, you know, she casually got a third here today. She's done a 5K run, done a workout. She's just ticking every box today, making the rest of us feel like, okay, maybe we should actually do something.
Yeah, incredible surfing. And then number 4 is the Peruvian Luca Macinas to the semi-finals, and he has just been one of the standout performers throughout the whole event.
Yeah, this is a great result for Luca. I mean, he needed it as well. Hadn't had anything of substance this year, and it just felt like we got a glimpse of that CT rookie class that we know and love from Luca Macinas. He really just leveled up back to that bar that we know he really can set for himself. And yeah, such a standout from start to finish. Took down some really big names, and just unfortunately didn't get the waves in the semi-final there. And George was just looking super sharp. But if this is the role that Luca Macinas is going to go on, bring it on, because I really enjoyed the performances he put on this week.
Just looked confident, didn't he, Chico, from start to finish?
Yeah, he looked amazing. And another guy that looked amazing was Eli Hanneman. Yeah, in my opinion, one of the hardest seats of the whole event. And he won it with turns like this. You just could kind of feel he was building some momentum, so the confidence was back. And he needed a result. So, yeah, he did amazing this week, Ben.
Really explosive, wasn't he? He was so unpredictable, his surfing, which I love. Hey, Jess?
Yeah, he was epic. And honestly, I wouldn't have been surprised if he had won it either. Just of the confidence in the role that he was going on. Came close to getting the score on that one. Went left, gave us a full backside rotation here. Went pretty high as well. This was a lofty air. If that was in Brazil, would have seen it gone well above that 7-point range. But this guy, he was hard to beat. Kauli coming in at number 2. So glad he's getting a win next to his name. Started off the year with a second. Had that Olympic gold, so we were all expecting him just to get to that championship tour where we know he belongs. And the surfing he put on time and time again this week, I mean, just shows why he's victorious here.
Yeah, and the thing is that with the stops that we have after, he's looking good, like Pipeline, Sutsi Surfing, Newcastle. We already know he made the final, so he kind of feels comfortable out there. And Saquarema, Sutsi Surfing, so he's looking really good to crack his dream.
Yeah, really, really on point. Number 1 on the Challenger Series rankings, the gold medalist from Chopes last year. So it's all coming together, and one more result in any of those 4 stops, you think it'd be pretty comfortable. So Kauli just absolutely on fire, and these finishing turns were amazing all week.
Oh, they were crazy. I mean, Kauli, he just identified all the best sections and just did what he had to do. It just absolutely belted him. Great day for Joanne Daru. I mean, win for win, 2 for 2. Oh, it's just so epic, and it feels like this is victory. It's been a long time coming for Kauli. He's got such high class, and let's reiterate it again. I mean, Tya Zebrowski, your youngest ever Challenger Series champion and the first ever French woman. So that French flag is flying high today thanks to these 2 surfers.
Yeah, Tya looked amazing. French won today, right, Jess?
Oh, absolutely.
We can really tell that France didn't win tonight, this event. But yeah, Aussies just right there behind them. But Tya just all the way to the final, showcased his talent, her talent, and yeah, just a beautiful win for her.
Yeah, she never looked rattled. Can't remember where she was sort of had to get a score to get out of the heat. She was always took control, and to do that at 14, you know, she's not even 15 till next March.
She's not even driving a car.
So she's, she's got,
a couple years
till
she learns to drive a car.
Yeah, and as Chico said, that as a development, she's only improving. it's kind of terrifying where she could take this sport.
Yeah, it is, and it's exciting at the same time. You know, feels like this is the start of a new level that's coming up so young. You know, she's 14 years old. We think about Eden Waller in the draw as well, who is super impressive. So, yeah, Tya, she's really setting the benchmark high for this next generation to come through and make some noise.
Yeah, she'll be heading off to Brazil for the Banco event in Saquarema, presented by Corona Zero. So the Banco do Brazil, a big event down there. It's good to have that energy in Brazil. You go to Brazil a lot. Chico, what's it like in Saquarema? What's the vibes down there for that place?
Yeah, Brazil, it's insane. Lovely country. Would love to go there again. And yeah, it's just the place to be. Açaí, just relax and surf on in more warm water than Portugal, that's for sure.
Yeah, warm water. Frothers, can't wait for that. So that's coming up. Get on the WSL app, check it out. But that's a wrap from us. Jess, first trip to Portugal.
Yep.
Can you sum it up in a word for me?
Just 10.
10. Absolute 10.
Give me a word. 10.
10. Well, yeah, you can't beat that. Chico, thanks for coming. Thanks, Hanneman. Had an awesome time. We'd like to thank all the viewers out there, all the fans, all the sponsors, all the people that put this amazing show together. We couldn't do it without you. We're going to go out with some highlights. See you next year for the EDP Ericeira Pro. What a week we've had.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.